Another season of 1st and 10 is in the books. Another VHSL state championship Saturday has come and gone, which means, yes, my tux is out for our Player of the Year banquet.
An electrifying atmosphere.
Well, and it's a great place, and there's a fountain right behind it, so it's a good look. It's a good look for everyone. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think we're in a whole lot more selfies than we expected to be today. The development of Coach Bronco Mendenhall's program has come in incremental steps to this point. Christiansburg High School, I'm joined by Eric Johnson, and Coach Wilkins is in year 2 here, but we've got other high-profile programs that have some new faces. But he, of course, has retired, so now we've got a whole bunch of new candidates for the unofficial position.
I think there is a little more stability in the air. I think we have a chance to capitalize on that. We are now in our 2nd year of developing those relationships. We're in around kids at a younger age now, and I think that's helping. As we continue to devote money to our facilities, that continues to help us.
All right, signing day, the Hokies add 3 more all-defensive players to complete Coach Fuente's 27-player class. In addition, backup quarterback A.J. Bush announces he will transfer after graduation. He is still on scholarship. Meanwhile, at Virginia, the building process continues with Bronco. He made it clear this year is different, with this being the 2nd signing period. This day is for a small, select group to help fill some holes. For UVA, 3 signings today to add to the 19 previously signed, 2 offensive and 1 defensive lineman.
So there isn't a ton of need or a ton of spots remaining, but there are selected spots, which sometimes, much like an NFL, maybe free agency, where a key player, a key position that you can add to already an existing piece or a program can be helpful.
All right, more signing day in a moment, but college hoops, number 2 UVA at Florida State tonight, and the Hokies with a crucial ACC home matchup tonight as we come down the stretch with NC State. Alyssa Ray is at Castle Coliseum, where the Hokies will host the Wolfpack later tonight. Alyssa.
Virginia Tech and NC State are both 16-7 on the season, and while ACC games are always important, given Selection Sunday is about a month away, and both these teams as of now are bubble teams, this matchup between the Wolfpack and the Hokies becomes that much more crucial.
It's going to be the same objective. Keep them out the paint, no offensive rebounds, don't turn the ball over. We know that they're very talented, talented guard, talented big. We just gotta learn from this loss stuff.
They just came off a win, so this is a great opportunity for them, and it's also a great opportunity for us to respond. We know that they're big as well. They're going to rebound. They're going to crash hard. So we got to do the same thing.
An exciting thing tonight here at Castle Coliseum. If NC State misses 2 consecutive free throws in the 2nd half, the fans will receive a Smithfield voucher, good for a few of their products, including bacon. So if you see the Hokie student section going crazy when NC State's at the line, now you know why. Bacon's on the line. Live in Blacksburg, Alyssa Ray, 10 Sports.
All right, Alyssa, thank you very much. Everybody loves bacon. Elsewhere, plenty of area stars headed to the next level, including 1st and 10 Player of the Year Elijah Davis at Heritage High. The state runner-up Pioneers signed 7 to the next level, including their main man in the backfield, who rolled up 3,603 yards and a mind-boggling 59 touchdowns. Davis chooses Old Dominion to continue his career both on the field and in the classroom.
Everybody treated me like family, so like when I left there, I just felt like I was welcoming them. I was welcomed up there, like, and they just and the coaches wanted me a part of the program, so I just felt like it was the best move for me.
Meantime, Coach Jamie Harless's Lord Botetourt Cavaliers continue to churn out top talent and wins in Daleville. Today, he wishes 2 stars well as they move to Division I football. Fullback Dylan Crawford will head to William & Mary. Standout defensive lineman Noah Overstreet headed to Navy after that year in prep school.
It's always good to see the kids reap the rewards of their hard work. You know, when a kid's been blessed with some genetic ability and they've got the intelligence that these 2 kids have, and, you know, when hard work crosses those 2 elements, I mean, great things happen.
The Bruins of Blacksburg signed 5 today, including star running back Cole Beck to Virginia Tech. Offensive lineman Davis Robertson heads to Concord. Camden Wise will continue his kicking career at JMU. Linebacker Chase Orndorff heads to the University of Charleston, and Austin Bissell will play soccer from nearby Radford. Ashlyn Birch will play soccer at Milligan College in Tennessee.
It speaks so highly of Blacksburg High School, our coaches, our athletic programs, our entire community. We are so proud of these kids. They're an elite group of kids that are going on to the next level, and we are so proud to represent them as a community and a high school.
Other area signings, George Wythe star Deacon Beamer to Emory and Henry. Congrats to him. And a couple others, Appomattox star Javon Scruggs to Liberty. We'll hear from Turner Gill tonight at 11. Jefferson Forest Jonathan Tobin to VMI. Hidden Valley's Joel Burgess to UVA Wise. Salem with plenty of signings, not the least of which Maddie Bowman in lacrosse to Radford. And Jake Lawson in swimming to Cornell. Ooh. Cornell. John knows a little something about upstate New York colleges. Yeah. Difficult to get into.
Ivy League. Yeah.
Ivy League.
You got to have some smarts as well as some ability to get into Cornell. So congrats to everybody.
Yes.
What a big list
day.
Today. All right.
Tip-off is 7 p.m. at the Barclay Center in Brooklyn, New York. That's where we find 10 sports director John Appicello and Appy. This could play out differently than their regular season meeting.
That's right, Alyssa. Let's be honest. If you're bragging on beating 10 News and Lindsey Ward and John Carlin are both out sick, did you really win? I think not. Same situation with the Hokies. They defeated Notre Dame without their best 2 players on the floor, so all bets are off tonight. Notre Dame squarely on the bubble, needs this win for the NCAA tournament. Virginia Tech, everyone feels like, is already in. That said, I'm wondering where their heads will be after that 1-point loss at Miami to end the regular season. Tip-off a little over 30 minutes away here from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. I'm John Appicello, 10 Sports. Start with ODAC action. 2-seed Roanoke taking on the 7-seed Lynchburg, and Botetourt product Joe Michalowskis getting the early and 1 for the Maroons. Freshman Jordan Davis gets in on the action. Corner 3 is money. 9-point Roanoke lead. Hornets trying to rally back. Jesse Case in transition. Hits one from deep. Lynchburg trying to close in, but Roanoke more aggressive tonight. Colton Reed, the drive and the finish. Maroons 87-75. ODAC scores 40 in the quarters. One huge upset. The top seed Randolph-Macon rocked by Eastern Mennonite 56-54. The ACC schedule does not relent for Virginia Tech with Clemson in the rear view. The Hokies are staring at Louisville, a team that handled them 94-86 back in January.
From the first meeting, they hit some tough shots. Dan Goodell had a good game. Quentin Schneider had a good game. Spalding got a little banged up, but overall, they're a well-rounded team, man. They're really good as a coaching staff. So I just think we got to prepare for it and be ready.
Louisville has lost 5 of 7. The Hokies have won 7 of 9. The Cardinals on the bubble for the NCAA tournament. Tip time from Castle tomorrow at 1 p.m. Northside having one of those seasons where they are leaving no stone unturned. All challenges conquered. Steady as she goes. Region 3D final taking on Hidden Valley. All Vikings. Casey Draper. The pretty oop to Julian Wooden for the touch 2. Later, it's Draper on the deft theft. And he's going from C to shining C for 2 more. And another turnover as Northside playing on both ends of the floor. Cameron O'Connor catch convert 2. Northside had a 30-point lead. How about Nick Price the drive and Wooden the flush finish right there. Hidden Valley kept playing hard. This is Joseph Lichtenstein for the bucket, but it's a Northside coronation. 61-36. They win the region and remain perfect at 27-0. Boys Region 1C final, George Wythe and Covington Maroons rolling early. Tyron Farrell driving all the way to hoop off glass. Then it's Dorian McMillan going power move on the baseline for the bucket. Josh Reeves getting the tip in at the rim. 22-7 lead for Wythe. Here come the Cougars. KJ Moore, he is a great athlete, scored 7 straight points, but not enough. George Wythe pulled away in the second half, 80-51 your final. The Maroons are your region champs. Meantime, the Eagles on the road nearly brought home the 6D title. They fall by 1 to Midlothian. And in the 2C semifinals, Radford still unbeaten. They'll get Martinsville at the Dedman Center tomorrow night. Girls side, it is the farewell tour for Champ and his Colonels, not letting him go quietly. There's Coach Hubbard trying to continue the winning tradition into yet another state tournament. This is Mountain View in the semis. Jasmine Alexander for 3, but Fleming in command throughout this game. Second half, Victoria Board jetting to the tin for 2. Later, more Board. Watch her split the defenders, and that is the hoop and the harm. Fleming to the region finals, 75-50. Region 1C girls action. Galax and the Fightin' Blues of Perry McClure. First half, Maggie Patterson free for 3. She knocks it down. At the other end, Shay Fox with, well, she's a handful right there. Pays off with 2. Later, she takes the pass, pumps and gets the shot here. Maroon tied by 1. But Peyton Moeller hits a big 3 to end the half. Perry McClure up 4. They go on to a 59-47 win. They win the region championship. The girls' Christian School State semifinals. Faith Christian taking on Grace Christian this afternoon. Faith starting on a 12-0 run. Caitlin Wampler knocking down a 3 from the wing. And off the turnover, Sarah Mayerchek pushes it to Catherine Kagi, who finishes. This one goes to Faith Christian in a big way, 43-21. Other 5D semi, Patrick Henry advances. They'll play William Fleming. Both Roanoke City girls programs are in the state tournament. 3C final, Spotswood in overtime over Brookville, and Botetourt just misses as they fall to Abington 58-56. NASCAR qualifying from Atlanta, Ryan Newman trying to surpass Buddy Baker as the guy with the most Atlanta poles. He had it for a while, but Kyle Busch snatched it from him. Kyle Busch will lead him to green on Sunday. Meantime, some news and notes for you. Arizona's coach Sean Miller, wiretap, talking about $100K payment. It's just the tip of the iceberg on this whole college basketball thing. Former NFL lineman Jonathan Martin has been detained in LA for a threatening post, and the Rail Yard Dogs have won 8 straight. The news continues right after these messages.
Sports director John Appicello has their story.
At Reed Mountain Middle in Cloverdale, Spirit is a school-wide initiative. The student body works diligently to help motivate, but the athletes they're focusing on are special. They'll be giving their all in the Special Olympics.
And the whole school, is involved. The students are involved. PE teachers, special education teachers, the administration, everybody's behind these kids doing this. It's great for the kids because they get to do sports, be a part of a team, just like all the other students have that opportunity, so they get that opportunity also.
Leading up to the games, special education adaptive PE becomes something of a track practice. The athletes come in a wide range of ability levels, but they share a common motivation, the desire to compete. Tell me about that, like when you finally get to go out there.
You can run fast.
How does being in the Special Olympics make you feel? Do you talk here?
I get happy.
What's your favorite thing to do?
I like to run.
What do you like to do most in the Special Olympics?
I like to run.
Reed Mountain assigns their athletes buddies, classmates who are there for more personalized individual support, not just in their Olympic events, but in everyday middle school life.
Most rewarding thing is watching her grow stronger every day and watching her achieve new accomplishments. And I'm really proud of her so much that she has achieved so much just over the summer.
So they can feel more comfortable with us because they've known us longer than more people.
For them, it's Friday Night Lights, and they're having just as much fun as the kids who are participating in that. So
The upcoming Big Feet meet might be an athletic pursuit, but what everyone involved is chasing are inclusive memories for these students that can last a lifetime. In Cloverdale, John Appicello, 10 Sports.